Alrighty, sixth grade. For today, since we finished Peter Pan last week, I have a scene card that I'd like you to work on. So you'll be getting a piece of cardstock from your substitute today. It's a regular sheet of paper, nothing weird. But the first step before you make your scene card is you're going to be folding hamburger, right? Hamburger, not hot dog, not this way, hamburger way, hamburger. So if you give it a nice fold right down the center, you end up like this. Okay, so you have a floor and you have a background. So I would suggest before you continue too much further that you take the time and decide what scene from the book stands out to you the most and is most memorable that you think you'd like to be able to draw or recreate. Maybe one of the adventures, maybe the fights, maybe the ship ride home, maybe the nursery at the beginning of the book. However, whatever scene you think you would like to depict, it's still, remember, it's not going to be moving. But think about that first. So before you get much further than this guy, I would suggest that you color your backdrop. So if I was going to do the lagoon, let's say, and I put some mountains and things, I hope you do a little bit more careful job. This is just to show you the gist of it. And then I put blue on the bottom, so I've got my water. Because it's a lot easier to color it before you start adding the other pieces. So we're going to make it 3D. So once you've got a nice designed background, a nice designed floor, whatever that is, if it's regular floor, if it's the wood planks of a ship, if it's who knows what, you're going to need a good pair of scissors. So I have some in the drawer, or you have your own you may bring. And what I would do then is get it folded again, and you're going to cut on the outside. And so do this very carefully. Watch before you start cutting. Is you're going to do a couple of slits, about maybe a half an inch wide. If you can see that, just a slit and a slit for a little bit. And I'll show you what it does. So once we cut it, you can see that it's cut right over here. But if you push it out the other direction and bend it the other direction, now I have something I can put a 3D item on. So I can cut out a mermaid or Wendy or Peter Pan and attach one here. You can do different depths. So let me show you another one. So I'll fold this one down. So if I wanted to do something short but way to the front, I do another slit, but I do it really short. Then once I bump it out, if I wanted it to be further to the front, I could continue just the slit along the bottom and go a little bit further. So I continued it further just on the bottom. Then I could pull it and pick a new fold, and now I have something that can sit way in the front. I can do the opposite too. If I wanted one way up high, I would do it very short. I'll show you. Very short little slit. You can see my very short little slit, not very much to it, very short. But when I open it and push it out a little ways, then I can cut a tall slit way up the top. It gets a little careful, so try to do it nice and straight. I'm not doing a great straight job of it, but I can do a tall slit and put something way up high. So you're going to be attaching some 3D features so that when the card is up, then you have things that pop out at different distances. So some things that are far back, some things are along the back, some things stick up a little bit. So I'll give you today to start. We'll continue it on Tuesday when I get back. But you may use cardstock. I'll have extra sheets. You may use crayons, markers out of my collection. You may use scissors, but please make sure the last couple of minutes of class you spend tidying up, making sure everything goes in the bins that it's supposed to be in. Have fun. You may work together. Everybody has to do their own scene card, but do a nice job with it. See ya.